The Cybernetic Approach video, a sequel to the book, The Search for the Perfect Swing. Hello, welcome to the Cybernetic Approach. This is part 5, a 1-second swing for every shot. In part 5 of the Cybernetic Approach video, we are now ready to describe another feature of the perfect swing. It is about the duration of the swing and the timing of all the moving parts. The perfect plane swing machine experiment shows that it makes sense to have every swing use the same timing. I'm speaking in favor of standardizing the duration of every swing for every club in the bag and every shot you make, including the putter, which I will talk about later. The only variable you have to manage is controlling the length of the backswing and trying to make a symmetric motion. The forward swing should be only as long as the backswing. When you swing from 12 o'clock on the backswing, you should go all the way to 12 o'clock with a forward swing. If you are going to 10 o'clock on the way back, you swing to 2 o'clock on the way forward. In chipping, it could be from 7 to 5, all of them symmetrical swing. The swings of the PGA Tour players take about 1 second from takeaway to impact. Lady professional golfers have considerably longer swings, taking about 1.5 seconds or so, some even more. Pre-shot routines, which we'll talk about later, take much longer, but the actual movement that counts is about 1 second long and split into 2 distinct stages. 3/4 of a second for the backswing and 1/4 of a second for the downswing to impact. What makes the difference in the length of the shot is the distance the driver head has to travel versus the shorter distance for a wedge. Nick Price's swing was definitely less than 1 second, but was very consistent in spite of the change of plane in his swing from backswing to downswing. He was a notable exception. It is a great advantage to master a single timing for every shot and change the length of the backswing only. Up, down, up, down. A count of 3, up, and a count of 1 on the way down. All the time for every single shot. You can play some music in your head to help. It is said that one of Sam Snead, or was it Ben Hogan's, best round ever came an afternoon after he had been listening to classical music and carried the tune in his head while playing. This fact should come not as a surprise. Shown here are the timings of different parts of the body and the club. Shown in blue is leg, hips, shoulder, move, takeaway. And shown in orange is a hands first takeaway. The ideal downswing, however, is produced both ways in the same manner. It is a takeaway that feels best, the one you should use, and the one that performs under pressure. The 1 second swing still holds valid and still breaks into a 3-to-1 timing for the backswing and the downswing. I will be discussing what it is to be understood by perfect practice and the perfect routines in part 8.